Sometimes I wonder where you are at night, when you disappear and leave my side. But this time, girl, I'm not tired yet, so I'll run until I've reached the end. Girl, I'm tired of picking your side and shit. You got me tied up, hoping I die to this. I can't decide on whether I'm into it. Don't even know if I like that we're into it. Tired of picking your side and shit. You got me tied up, hoping I die to this. I can't decide on whether I'm into it. Don't even know if I like that we're into it.
Man, I think this shit is pissing me off, and I don't know now, but I'll know in a month. Cause I'm gonna make it either way. I'm saying I'ma get it either way. I ain't playing like a game. I ain't playing like Nintendo. I've been chilling with my own friends, yeah, my kinfolk. Fucking with my gang, we gon' hit you with a tenfold. Better put them in the ground like a tempo. I think it's funny how you try to fucking don't work, I'm on it now. I'm speaking loud, I'm chosen well. I'm always overthinking, baby. I've just been so anxious, so. And you always was a hoe. If you ever need a friend, come and cry to me. Steady being inside my bag, but it's Louis V.
Like when I act superficial, I wish you knew me better than that. But I promise there's a chance I can take your breath away every single time you ask me to. Almost me to the grand overseas, I'm with friends, so she's always going out to make a scene with her friends who really love me. She asks, it depends on the day that you ask, 'cause the change is a chance. Friends don't do that, friends don't do this. What the fuck, you look like I'm stupid. She said friends don't do this, friends don't do that. We're not just friends, don't use that card.
2020, so check the score, I'm 20 up. Take my reputation and then drag me through the mud. You can kinda slide, yeah, I told you it's a must. Race so fast and then a hoe, I left in my dust. You know I'm a rebel like dawn to dusk. You me this tough. I go in more, let's trust.
Couldn't say I can because I would just lie. Someone sick on my phone, I wish that it would die. Do not disturb.
can't read your mind or something like that. And when the rain falls, yeah, I just sit in my room. It's so comfortable just laying on my floor. Pouring outside and I got no place to be. The rain is too dangerous, so you can stay here with me. And I know that it's late, and we both know you can't leave. With you on your space, that way you told on my sleeve.
If I tell you that I love you, I know I'll regret every second, cause I know that I'm not really there. And I promise tomorrow I'll probably be over it. My mind is always wandering. My dreams, yeah, how dispose of them. I can promise tomorrow. Cause every second I don't really understand. You ain't never hold my hand, so I'll break up in a text. What the fuck you waiting for? Honestly, I couldn't give a shit, give a damn. And I watch your time fly, I don't know what's coming next. Please tell me something I don't ever understand. I don't really understand. What the fuck you waiting for? I'm just trying to figure what the fuck of who I am. I'm just trying to figure out if I even fucking care. It's all gone by tomorrow. I don't wanna know, no. Honestly, I just want you. Promise by tomorrow everything is fine, I'll be alright. Tell me what the fuck was your motive and why you did that. Sitting in your room and wanting me to watch your wrist and catch. I'ma need a one-on-one, I don't really know how to act. Cause every second I don't really understand. You ain't never hold my hand, so I'll break up in a text. What the fuck you waiting for? Honestly, I couldn't give a shit, give a damn. And I watch your time fly, I don't know what's coming next. Please tell me something I don't ever understand. I don't really understand. What the fuck you waiting for? I'm just trying to figure what the fuck of who I am. I'm just trying to figure out if I even fucking care.
Lady.
You're not who I thought you'd be. You always get angry, but maybe it's me. Maybe it's you and I. We collide like star signs, stuck inside the same lines like every night. Can't try to make this be alright. You and I fall at the same time. Make me feel like shit just a little bit. Hate to feel like this when I'm all on my own. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. Might not be the best of me, but this is the rest of me. What can I go through when it's really just you and I? We collide like star signs, stuck inside the same lines like every night. Can't try to make this be alright. You and I fall at the same time. Make me feel like shit just a little bit. Hate to feel like this when I'm all on my own. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. I call you a bitch cause I'm sick of it. You call me a dick, then I hang up the phone. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. Make me feel like shit just a little bit. Hate to feel like this when I'm all on my.
This is a. Ooh. Too loud. This sad out story. This is a test of the microphone. I don't know why the audio is weird. I haven't changed anything. But welcome in. How are you doing? What's up? Good morning. Oh my god, it's so fucking hot. I'm sweating. Can you tell that I'm sweating? Ah! Welcome. Seems to be working. Oh yeah, no, working isn't the issue. It's working. It's working too well. It's very, very loud. I'm basically whispering at you right now. So the only thing I really changed is, well, obviously I had to like deconstruct and then reconstruct the stream stuff to move into this room, but then also I got new monitors, which is very fun. And the camera's not there anymore. The camera's there. Hi! Which is very, very, very fun. But for some reason that means that now... Oh, did you guys hear that alert? There's a lot of noise in the mic. Yeah, there would be. I've got a fuck off fan pointed at it. Did someone update my GoXLR? Did Cleedom update my GoXLR? I haven't been updating my GoXLR. Maybe I need to update my GoXLR. Maybe that's what it is. No, no. What was the keyboard this whole time? There was a what? You didn't hear anything. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, cool. So that popped up. That's fine then. That's fine because that's actually normal relative to last stream. That's actually, I mean, it's not what it's supposed to do, but that's actually normal. So I don't know. I'm just gonna keep talking at this volume so that I don't hurt anyone's ears, and then we'll see what happens. Dion, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Oh, Adji, thank you so much for gifting the 6 months, and thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I'm gonna close this door. Oh. Okay. Wait, how much noise on the mic is there? Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's like... Let me... Shh. Microphone. Oh, yeah. Microphone. Yeah, huge. That's huge. Oh. Alright, here's a microphone test number 1. If we do this, is that better? Or worse? Or the same? What about this? Oh, no, too much. This might be better. Like here. I've only changed one setting, so it's kind of like whatever. Oh, but then I keep... See, now I'm cutting out, and that's not good. That's not good. Okay, let me just pop that back where it was. Right. What if we go for something like this situation? Terrible. This situation... Worse. Ew. Okay. If I lower that, and then lower that, and then and then boost these relative to that, then potentially that's slightly better. Drop a little reverb. No. Then potentially that's so much better. Potentially, if I go like this. With the music and then with the game audio and stuff, we should be okay. I don't know why I can't hear myself either. This is like a whole, I don't know. Listen, nothing, like none of this should be happening. The only thing I've done was unplug it and plug it back in again. That's literally it. So I have no idea. But welcome in, guys. I have, Perry, there's so much footage. I said there would be. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a lot of footage. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've tried like, fuck it all off. I've tried like finding the bit. I know there's that one bit. I know I saw your message, but I found like the bits that are important from each VOD, and the rest of it you can literally just throw in the bin if that speeds it up. You know, don't feel the need to actually go through any of it because that's too long. There's like what, 20 streams? Yeah. 22 hours of footage. Yeah, don't do that. Don't go through that. Don't. Just don't. If you can. Sorry, chat, let me just fix this again. Microphone. It's chemicals. I have no idea. I have no clue whatsoever. It's weird. Anyway, as long as it's good enough, like you guys are happy with the audio, like it's all right, you know, like no one's crying, no one's ears are bleeding, is the music too loud, things like that. I can't tell anymore because this is broken. This is just broken. So it's all good for you guys, and you let me know. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, cool. And then I'll fix it like properly another time. Music's loud relative to you. Thank you. There we go. Easy. Put my VODs at 1000% speed. I do already speak faster than average, it's true. I don't know how fast people speak, you know, to be able to say whether or not I speak faster than average. I don't know. I don't really... something that people do that I do a lot. And that I'm trying not to do, because it's like my biggest annoyance about speaking and hearing other people speak is when you take really big gaps in sentences. I do it all the time. I think I'm worse than anyone else I know at it, but it pisses me off. Even when I'm doing it, it pisses me off. Like really big gaps in the middle. And it's because you're thinking, right? It's because you're thinking. It's because you can't remember what you're going to say next, or you're not sure how to phrase something, and that's totally valid. Like I say, this is literally what I do. But it's when you're speaking and you take a stupid big gap. Like, oh, I went to the store the other day to buy some apples. And it's like, oh my god, get to the fucking point, Perry. Jesus Christ, have we got all day? Like, I don't... It's the worst thing in the world. Like, it's not interesting enough for you to take 7 years to tell me. What is fucking saga? Oh, okay. And funny story, actually, funny story. I actually bought oranges. Great, thank you, great. That was so worth it. Listen, I'm literally talking about me. Like, genuinely, I don't remember what it was. I was walking down the street with Nikolai somewhere, and I was telling him a story, and I don't know if he gets annoyed by this. I have no idea. But I was telling him the story, and I was just hearing myself back. Like, as I was saying it, I was just hearing it back, and I was like, oh my god, this is the worst storytelling in the world. I thought you were supposed to be a streamer. And then, obviously, that line of thinking was over here in my brain. And then over here in my brain, I was, like, still trying to tell the story in the first place. And then over here in my brain is processing both of those things, thinking, oh, you're trying to tell the story, but you can't tell the story anymore because now you're distracted by the meta of you telling this story. And it just, it all fell apart. It fell apart to the point, to the point that I just kind of stopped talking. And actually it was fine because then someone joined us and took over, but still, oh my god. The worst are people who send a voice message because it's faster to tell you, and they go, so, yeah, no one sends a voice message because it's faster. They send a voice message because they're lazy. They don't want to type, which is the reason I send voice messages. I don't want to type. I don't like it. It's like, ugh, you know? It's way easier for me to just talk to you, but I know if I call you, you're not going to pick up because we're Gen Z or millennial or like that age or whatever. So no one picks up their phones anymore. And also, I don't want to invade your personal privacy. Like, what if you're doing something? What if you just don't want to pick up the phone right now? And then do you know what I've done? I've put my big face all over your phone, and I've gone, answer me, answer me, answer me, right? This is what phone calls are. Answer me, answer me, answer me. And then you have to either ignore me, which basically means not using your phone, and everyone's on their phone 24/7, so it's like not using your phone for like 5 minutes while the call runs out, and that's so annoying. So annoying. Don't call me. Text me. Text me, okay? Oh, but Perry, you don't reply to your texts. Good point. Yeah, call me. You should probably call me then. Send me an email. Text Cleedum. He doesn't look at his messages either. I don't know. Listen, you can't talk to me. You can't. I'm unobtainable. That's just the way it is. Alright? There is no method. There are pebbles at my window. Please don't do that. Thank you. She don't respond. I did read your message though, which is like half of the journey. Does that make you feel better or worse? I read it and I was like, I'm going to reply to this, and then that was yesterday. To be fair, Okens, I'm quite hungover. in my defense. Chat, it was rough. This is a day after the party. Like, as in, the party didn't happen yesterday. The party happened the day before yesterday. And I'm still incredibly hungover. You look tired. I know. Thank you. Yeah. So the party was a while ago, but real bad. I think what happened, hangovers that last more than 2 days. I think what happened is it's not even a hangover. I think I just didn't drink any. Okay, I've learned something about myself. I always go to parties with Cleedum. Or at least with a friend, or at least I'm not staying over there, so I have to leave at some point, you know? And that's what happens. And if I am staying someplace, I just happen to have always been with Cleedum. And this was the first party where I went, and I was staying where the party was, and I didn't have to go anywhere, and I didn't have cleaner with me. I was by myself. I've realized that every single party, I tend to pass out about 1:30. I didn't realize this. Don't worry, I'm adorable about it. It's not messy or anything. But I didn't realize that I just fall asleep at apparently, every single social gathering ever. Every single party around 1:30, I will just fall asleep wherever I am, regardless of who's talking to me. And I never knew this, because usually what would happen is someone would wake me up and be like, hey, let's go home, or something. You know, someone would wake me up and be like, hey, you okay? And they pass me a glass of water or whatever, you know? Something would wake me, you know, something would happen. But Cleveland wasn't there. I was staying there. There was nothing to wake me. There was no reason to. Everyone was quite nice, and they were just like, let her sleep, you know, or whatever. And what happened was, it was like 2 a.m. There was a bunch of people talking in the room, talking to me. Apparently I was speaking very animatedly. And then all of a sudden, Nikolai looks over and he asks me a question, and I don't respond. And they look over, and apparently I'm just, from my perspective, I'm fine. And then I blink and it's 8 a.m. and I'm very confused. I thought we ordered McDonald's. We did. It came. I didn't know. Apparently people were kicking and screaming and running around. Didn't hear them. Out like a light. Zip. And it's very rude, because you're in the middle of a conversation. It's very rude. It's just putting me to sleep is what it was. I don't know. I have just autopilot yapper. Clearly. I was very confused. Like, I literally laid like a dead person. I was like a corpse. I was arms by my side, legs straight, on my back, staring at or closed eyes at the ceiling. And then it was 8 a.m. and I hadn't moved. Just dead to the world. Why does that happen? I don't know. Most sober English person. But as a consequence, if you realize you're falling asleep and you're like, okay, it's time to go home, what you do is you go home, you take off your makeup, you drink loads and loads and loads of water. Maybe you have a snack or something just to look after your health a little bit, because you've had quite a night. And then you go to bed. But if you just pass out, you can't do any of those things. You're not in control of where you sleep, or when you sleep, or how you sleep, or how much water you had beforehand, which means I didn't drink any water. I drank none. Literally none. And that is the reason why 2 days later, my head is still killing me, because water is so important. Hydration is so key. So key, man. Bloody hell. How much did I drink? Not that much. I was sensible. It was like a long night, and I only got 2 hours of sleep the night before, so I was actually just tired as well, you know. I never really drink that much. I don't really like it. Especially if you're drinking alcohol. Yes, indeed. Well, listen. When someone passes you something called, what's it called? Mintos? Mintor, or whatever. Scandinavian. Mint liqueur. And they say, shot this. Mint OS, I think it's Linux. You know, guys, if you don't know, you don't have to suggest. Mint jams, yes, amazing. Is it Jameis? Jameis jams. Jammiest jams. What's your name? Welcome. Yes, Mintu. That's the one. Exactly. When someone passes you that, and they say this will make you feel better, it actually did make me feel better. It's actually very nice. You hate it. See, people either hate it or they love it. It's like what Marmite would want you to believe based on their advertising. It's not true. Some people are like, about Marmite, and that's okay. I tried to ask if she wanted her McDonald's, but it looked like someone had shot her and she filmed that. So embarrassing, and now I've told the internet. I want to ask, was I snoring? Was my mouth like hanging open like a corpse? I want to ask those things, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know the answer. So don't tell me. Just I'm like falling asleep in front of people, especially Tim. I made a new friend with someone who was previously a stranger, and he was there. With you guys, it's fine. You know me. But not Tim. Tim doesn't know me. You were just tired and fell asleep. Oh, thank you, Quickham. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Quickham drew painted a little heart on my thumbsy. Is it gonna focus? Let me get my face out of that. Oh, close. It was so close, so close, so close. You get it. It's a little heart on my thumb. Thank you, Quickham. Are pictures available on the interwebs? Absolutely fucking not. There is a picture that I posted for an Instagram story. If anyone follows me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Where we're all looking very put together. And actually, that was like end of the night. So it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was very fun. Stop drawing penises on passed out people. Oh, yeah. Oh, to be clear, Quickham didn't draw a heart on me after I'd fallen asleep. It was before. With consent. So there you go. Anyway, that was my Saturday. How was your Saturday? Oh, Beowulf, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. The point that I'm making is that now it's 30 degrees, which means that I am going to need a favor from you guys. One, everyone needs to lower their voices. And two, if you just want to spam hydrate, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Hi, Travis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone talk softer. God damn it. Hydrate. Thank you, Lotus. Loctavis, hi. Welcome in. How are you doing? That's good. That's a good level. I am joking. Please keep talking to me. Otherwise I have nothing to do. And then I have no job. And then I have to get a real job, and that would be lame. So thank you. Thank you for that. Everyone shut up right now. Quickham, thanks for the hydrate. Okay. Can I tell you one more thing that pisses me off? I'm sorry, we're waiting for we're going to put the EEG on soon, I promise. But, it's right here. There she is. We're going to do that. Can I tell you one more thing that pisses me off? They changed water bottles. I can't speak. They changed water bottles. They did. They changed water bottles. Do you know what they changed about them? Let me give you some history. Dune, thank you so much for the tier 3. Happy anniversary. Thank you. That's insane. Thank you so much for the tier 3. That's crazy. Can we get some Joels? Thank you. But they changed water bottles. They did. They did. So basically, before, in the way back when, the cap used to not be as recyclable as the bottle. Like, you'd have to split them up or something, or you could recycle the bottle, but you couldn't recycle the cap or something like that, right? But they changed that, right? They made it better. So now you can just recycle the whole thing together. But people don't know that. People don't know you can recycle the cap and the bottle together anymore. So people keep chucking the caps away still. So what they've done is they've made it so that default, this doesn't come off. And if you can't take it off, then you throw the whole thing in the recycling, right? That's what they've done. But now, I don't like this. This is bad. Because what are you supposed to do with this? You know, you go to drink it. Oh, you've got a cap on your face. It scratches me. You can hold it this way, I guess. But then there's no way of drinking this now without something scratching you in the face. Genuinely. And I don't... Why is it just there? It's so annoying. I mean, I could rip it off. But that's so much effort. And then I end up spilling water everywhere. Just put it to the side. It is to the side. Scratches my little cheeksy. It's the worst thing in the world. Why have they changed water bottles? And then I got a dirty look. From a girl at Costa. Okay, it wasn't a Costa. It was the Scandinavian equivalent, but I forgot what it was called. Espresso House. There was a girl at an espresso house. And I ripped off the bottle. The thingy, right? But this was a different one. So what happened was I ended up fucking up the bottom bit, which means the lid never went on anymore. So I killed the lid. The lid couldn't go back on. But anyway, and she saw me rip it off and she was like very confused. It's actually perfectly fine when it's to the side, but whatever. And also, it's very hard to put, you have to like click it back on, you know? It's got like a click system. Which is very annoying when you're on a plane and people are trying to go to sleep. I'm done now. Alright, let's soak some pads. Okay. Oh, I don't have a cup. Oh, it's 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees. Okay, let me down my coffee. If I down my coffee, then we can use the coffee mug as a bathing mug. Bathing mug. There might be a wine glass in the bathroom, don't ask. Okay. Cool. Was that straight vodka? You know me. Chugging coffee as well. There was a full cup too. I'm quite proud of myself. Okay, we need some pants. So, for those of you who don't know, we're gonna play some mind control, EEG. We're gonna play Elden Ring with my brain. Well, I'll tell you how that works but before we do that, we need to soak some saline. Is what we are gonna need to do. We need to soak these pads in saline solution. Do you care why? Not really, probably not. I feel like all of you have heard this before. Anyway, that's 3. I'm just gonna do it. In the meantime, tell me how your weekend went. Felix, hi, thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's so nice. That's 5. 6. 7. Who chugged the coffee faster, Perry or a GPU? Cleedum spilt saline solution on my PC this morning. He doesn't know. Because what happened is for some reason, he's decided to use my PC as a shelf, just like as a shelf for stuff. And so he had this bottle of saline on its side on top of the PC. And I pick it up and oh, there's a pool of saline solution underneath it. By the way, that's salt water. And my PC is on. Now, luckily, only a tiny little drop dribbled down the top part. Because the way my PC is, it's got like a thin plane of glass in the middle and then open sides. So it can, like at the top, you can still get into the computer. Do you know what I mean? But the pane of glass on the middle was where it was. And luckily, only a little drop went down the side parts and it was okay. But I am never ever, not once, gonna hear all of this from Cleedum about how I spilled coffee on my PC. You literally left an upside down bottle of saline solution on the top of it for no reason. At least mine, I didn't mean to spill my coffee. Do you know what I mean? I didn't anticipate that a TENS unit controlled by chat would go off and spasm my muscle and make me drop it. I could have anticipated that, but I didn't anticipate that. Do you know what I mean? You leaving an upside down bottle of saline solution on top of the computer, that's all you. That's all you. Little bitch. Hello. Hi, Jack. Like an umbrella. What? Can you drink it? It's contact solution. So I don't think it's recommended. You could try. I wouldn't recommend that though. Could it kill you? Warning. Follow your optician's directions. Do not use it on daily disposable contact lenses, etc, etc, etc. Always use fresh solution. Close the bottle after use. Blah, 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 blah. Don't use it if allergic. Don't use directly in your eye. Doesn't say don't drink it. So, it doesn't say that specifically. But I wouldn't. Karma, thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. It is getting close to a year. God, time is going so quickly. In a nice way. My friend drank contact solution once. My condolences. Is he okay? What happened? It almost happened multiple times. You could have put it on the other hand. Yeah, I fucking know. Yeah, I know. Listen, I have no one to blame but myself for spilling coffee on the computer. I know that. That's what, like, I made a short out of it because it was a really funny clip in the end. I made a short out of it and people were absolutely pressed in the comments. I think that's my most, even of all the, mind control, she's a scammer, she's a liar, blah, blah, all of that stuff, right? Even amidst all of this, my most hated upon short or at least the one with the most toxic comments is the one where I spilled coffee on my PC for some reason, and it's because all of the comments were like, what did you expect to happen? You have no one to blame but you. And I'm literally like, yeah, obviously, buddy. Obviously, I have no one to blame but me. Obviously, this is my bad. I know. Still happened, though. Shut up. How'd you clean it? So, interesting story, Zonex. I didn't. Actually didn't. I tried. I went in with, what's it called? Ethanol. And a little smushy. I turned it all off, waited for it to dry, went in with ethanol and tried to do the best I could. Realized I couldn't, didn't really touch the motherboard even though it was all up in the motherboard because I didn't want to like fuck with anything. Then I wrapped it up and gave it to a professional, a computer dude down the street and was like, hey, could you just like clean this super thoroughly because before I turn it on again. And I was super specific. I explained it like 7 different times. I was super specific. I spilled coffee. I don't want to turn it on until everything is clean, just to make sure that there's no residue left on it. Can you just really thoroughly clean this for me? And he said he understood. He also made some jokes about how he was surprised that it was my computer, looked over and pointed at the guy that I was with and said, this is your computer, right? And then he said, no, it's hers. And then he laughed, you know, all of that stuff. So there were red flags. Anyway, then I get it back and he says, oh, it's working perfectly. And I'm like, oh, amazing. I get it back from him. Oh, it's working perfectly. That's fantastic. Go into it. He hasn't touched a single thing. He hasn't touched a single thing. My guy did not clean it. He didn't open it. Now, luckily, somehow, it was fine. Miraculously, it's fine. And so I leave him a bad review on the Google. I never leave bad reviews, but I was so pissed off. I leave him a bad review. And he calls me. Now, I don't know how he has my number. But he calls me to talk about the bad review. And I say, yeah, well, you didn't clean it. And he said, but I knew it was working. And I say, how did you know it was working? And he said, because when I'm quoting. He said, because when I turned it on, there was no smoke or anything. And I said, but don't you think by that point it would be too late? And he said, but that's how you know. So, wow. And I'm the ditz that shouldn't have a computer because women can't handle computers. That's me. Okay. My God. He owns a computer shop. That's his job. Yeah, professional. You see my quotation marks now. So that's the saga. Anyway, I'm happy because it works. Like, I'm fine because it works. But my God, I've never been so annoyed. That's not true. It is. It's up there. All right. What a douche. Thank you. Okay, we're ready to start soaking now. These are pads, cotton pads. They're going to go in the electrodes. But for now, we're going to cover them in this for a little hot second. Ooh, it's still got some coffee in it. It'll be fine. Not a lot of coffee. Just like a little bit of coffee. It'll be fine. Coffee is conductive, as I learned. Alright, cool. That was like the whole thing. Okay. Drinking salt water? No, we're not drinking the salt water. Although actually, my parents say that when you have a sore throat, the best thing to do is gargle with salt water. I've never found that to be true, and I don't necessarily listen to medical advice from my parents because they try their best. Anyway, my mum makes her own deodorant. Anyway, not important. I'm oversharing. The thing is that... What is the thing? What was I saying? Yeah, when I was a kid, they said the best thing to do is gargle with salt water, but definitely don't drink it. But the thing is, it's delicious. Everyone says it's disgusting. Like, there'll be salt in water and they'll be like, oh, this is so gross. It's so tasty. What do you mean? I really like salt water. It's delicious. It's like drinking cold soup. No? Oh, hey, Liam. Good time for you to join. Hi. How are you doing? What's up? No? Not seawater levels. I mean, I've never really drank seawater, so I'm not really sure. I can't swim and I'm British, so I don't come across it that often. Go to the beach and drink the seawater for this conversation so I can know in the future. It's a sign you're lacking sodium. Well, not anymore after I drink the salt water with sodium up. If I talk, I'm going to be in trouble. Are you going to make a joke about other salty things? Is that what you're going to say? Classic Liam being a freak. How are you doing, Liam? That was what you were going to say. Yeah, okay. How are you doing? Someone talked about you the other day. Yesterday, someone mentioned you. You posted something. I didn't look at it. I don't know what you posted. You posted something, and then they said, I aspire to be Liam. But I don't know what you did. So, but I thought I'd share that, because that's a nice thing. You're welcome. And you went to see Chase and Status. Oh, cool. Cool. No, but you did something. You drank a lot very quickly, or you did that 2 days in a row, or you did something and then you woke up really early the next day, or something like that. And they said, Liam's a goat. I aspire to be him. Anyway, good job. I'm sorry, I should have seen. I was gonna go look at the story, but my eyes hurt and my head hurt. And I didn't want to, I was annoyed that people were talking so loudly in the beginning, and I didn't check my phone, and then I got on a plane, so I didn't see it, but that's cool. So what is good for a sore throat? That's what my parents say. Yeah. Drinking a lot isn't a brag, it's just practice. It's practice. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think it's the dedication of doing it, so like doing something strenuous, and then getting up and doing it again. Like, regardless of what that is. Like, you could go for a marathon, finish a marathon, and then have, like, a day break, and then do another marathon. That's like impressive dedication behavior. Now, when you apply it to drinking culture, there's, like, yeses and nos and all of this stuff, and then some people really don't like it, and some people really do like it, and then there's problems and addictions and all of that stuff to think about. But you could also apply the same sort of personal principle to everything, like running a marathon or working really hard one day and then getting up the next day and working really hard again. Like, it's the dedication, it's the yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So that's pretty cool. You don't get hangovers. I used to not either. Now I do, because I don't really drink very often anymore. I've kind of stopped. I don't really like drinking anymore. So I don't really do it that often because it's just not worth it, and then it kind of makes, I don't know. And now that I don't drink that often, when I do drink, it has more of an impact. But it was very, very fun. You're getting old. Shut the fuck up. You're older than me. Shut up. What do you mean? Are you older than me? Yeah. Hey. I was speeding. It was fun. It was good. It was really, really fun. You're getting good at other people but you really well getting other people drink suspicious stuff. It wasn't suspicious. It was a very normal thing. My motivations were suspicious. Let's get that clear, okay? The liquid itself wasn't suspicious. My motivation for encouraging him to drink the liquid was suspicious because I wanted to be better at beer pong than him, and by the way, the beer pong was water. It was water in the cups. Thank you. And that's why I was pressuring someone. No, I'm joking. I offered it to him as a joke, so that his performance would be decreased when we played against each other. That's the suspicious part. Not the liquid was fine. Just to be completely clear, the liquid was fine. Hey, are we just gonna keep sharing that clip? The yes, drink it incident is still open. I say the liquid itself was fine. I also have a lot of respect and love for Snoopy, so I would never ever poison him knowingly, unless I was cooking. But that would be an accident. So it still applies. So that's what I'm saying. Is it a wise investment paying for something you don't even remember? What, like buying drinks? Well, yeah, but you're kind of supposed to stop. Oh, paying, like the consequence, the hangover. Yeah, but but you're kind of supposed to stop the bit before you don't remember. I don't think the goal is to drink so much that you don't remember. That's quite extreme. I mean, I guess some people, it happens quite easily. Like, their memory is sievy, like a sieve. And so that happens quite easily. But I feel like if you don't remember your evening, you've gone too far. And you need to calm down, in general. My memory's crap even when I'm sober. You're okay then. You can carry on. Because like, I don't, yeah, if you're getting like blackout, that's bad. That's very bad for your health. Like, you should not be doing that. And what's the point? Because you don't remember. What's the point? And then you're not like, yeah, and then you got, in general, I think it might be good advice to moderate. You know, it can be fun in moderation. We stay safe out there. We stay safe. If I get drunk, I just become very sleepy. Me too. Like a cat. Yeah. If you black out, that's a sign to slow down and or seek help. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. You're not my mom! So two different responses there. One response was, yeah, slow down, seek help, we're there for you. And the other response was, shut up, Perry! Two sides of the spectrum. I respect you both equally. Guys, stop flirting with each other. The contrast between the messages, and they happened so quickly after each other as well. It was brilliant. The duality of man. Yeah, my friend only got blackout drunk one time, and apparently he only had a single beer, and then he decided not to go outside again for like 3 weeks. I think he may have been spiked. He was fine though, like nothing happened. Because other people can attest to that they were with him for the rest of the night, and then he went home and then no one followed him home. So they can attest that he was safe. But one beer and he's blackout drunk. That's scary as hell. And it can happen to anybody. This guy's like a 6'3", sporty footballer type person. And it can still happen to him. So everyone stay safe out there. No one's immune. Yikes. But he's okay. Nothing ended up, apart from, you know, the scariness of it and the drug of it all, you know, that's bad, but you know what I mean. I got blackout drunk once, stopped partying after that. You had to get drunk after that. Oh, interesting. So for you, that was kind of like I don't want to do this again. That's valid. I'm a 6'3" handsome muscle man. When I look at you, Liam, I think, no. No, see, this doesn't even apply to you. Someone made this joke about another one of my friends, and it's really funny, and I wanted to say it, but this doesn't even apply to you specifically. But my friend dressed up in a suit. Well, you know what I'm gonna say, Quickham. My friend dressed up in a suit, like a shirt and like fancy trousers to go out, and he looked real good. But when he came in, we were all kind of like, I'm looking for a man in finance. But the thing is, he's not 6'1". So that was the lyric we changed, and it was really funny. And I'm not gonna do it again because because I won't do it justice. But it was fucking hilarious. Looking for a man in finance, 5'8", blue eyes. Sorry, I kick ball, but that made me think of Liam. Love you, Liam. I hate you. Yeah, you said you were 6'3", and I'm just, you know. This is an educational channel, so I don't want to spread misinformation. Close enough, yeah. Anyway, should we play some Elden Ring? Yeah, let's play some Elden Ring. Let's do that. So, where's my mug? There she is. Where's the 10s unit redeem? Bring it back. You can't shock me anymore. I turned it off. Okay, so I've been soaking these cotton pads, is what's happened. And here they are. They're all juicy and whatnot. And basically, we're going to put these in the electrodes of the EEG. Yay! And I'm going to stop narrating all of this, because I tell you this every single stream, and I'm sure you're dull of it. And I'm sure every single time I say EEG, 7 of you go, ugh. So I'm just going to do it. And then if you have any questions, feel free to ponder. But that's what we're going to do. Did you show the new PC parts behind you? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yes, because so that's my new PC from Cyberpower. Cyberpower sent me a PC so that I could use the dual BCI thing, because that's the next step for EEG gaming for me. I'm going to duplicate the BCI so that we can use double the amount of mental commands, and then hopefully do games just purely mind control. No eye tracking, no voice commands or anything like that. I've done some games, just mind control, but it's very, very hard to do any other, like just 4 buttons to play a game successfully. Very, very tricky. But if I can duplicate the PCI, then we get 8 buttons and that becomes way easier. So that's what I need to do, but I don't have enough compute power, and I might need a second PC anyway just to literally run the 2 PCIs. So Cyberpower were like, hey, that's cool, and they sent me one, which is cool, and that's it over there. And the reason why I've got that little monitor and everything's like hooked up is because I was coding and I was trying it out yesterday night, so that's what I've been doing. But we're working on it, and it's gonna be fun. Can you use 2 commands at the same time with 2 PCIs? Yeah. Theoretically, yeah. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. So for movement, just for movement, it will become way easier. You could potentially go any direction you wanted to. Or you could go diagonally. Maybe not any direction. You could go diagonally, which is pretty important. Or you can do things like sprint jumps. I could summon torrent. So it becomes like a big thing. You could do anything. And so that's the point of that over there. That's the project that we're working on now. Python stream when? Never. Chat, I'm so bad at coding. It is not my area. I've gotten a lot better in the last year. I'm so bad at it. It wouldn't be a coding stream. It would be a Perry Googles things and uses ChatGPT stream and then gets confused 7 times and spends 2 hours figuring out why one line of code isn't working stream is what it would be. Anyone who actually uses Python would look at what I was doing and be like, why? But I make it work. I take my time and I make it work. Top content. Yeah, that's what it would be. So I don't know if you would enjoy it. That might be fun. It might be fun. Hi, Crime, welcome in. But we could help you. You could help me. You could. But you'd get annoyed. You know? You'd get annoyed, and then I would miss someone's messages, and you'd be like, I literally told you this 2 hours ago, and I'd be like, literally shut up because I'm hot and sweaty and getting stressed out, and then you'll be, and then I'll ban everyone, and it just won't be a good time. It's a common coding process to ask ChatGPT, get confused, spend 20 minutes over 1 line of code. That's just what it is. That's just part of the job. Sounds like you'll get annoyed. Hi, not welcome in. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I'm sorry. My friend started a brand new job recently. A brand new job in an area that he wasn't in before. And it's really, really, really funny because every time we talk about it, he's getting better now. But every time we talk about it, he says, Perry, I'm an imposter. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they hired me. I don't know why I'm there. And literally every single time they give me a job, I have to Google every single word they say. It's like, today, can you label the sleeves and put them in the schlams and make sure that all the spibbles go with the schmackers for the schlim schlam? And he has to quickly memorize all of those words that have been said and then Google them as soon as they're not looking because he has no idea what any of them mean. And he's just like, okay, I'll do it. Because it's just not his area. He's getting better now. But yes, I will do that. I'll put the fleebles in the flabbles. I understand what you're saying to me. Google the first time, and then you'll remember the next time. Yeah, it's the 70% rule. If you go to enough like business marketing strategy meetings, you learn about the 70% rule. It's what I learned about recently. Not that I go to the marketing meetings, but I talk to people who have gone to the marketing meetings. The 70% rule is that if you like something 70%, enough, you know, then that's fine. Just use that one, do that, and then next time your baseline 70% will be higher than your previous one because you'll have learned the things you didn't like from the one before. So every single time you're 70% happy with something, that 70% will actually be better than last time. So just keep going. Now for me, that applies to posting on the interweb nets. How do you make a plumbless? You put the schneeb and the schmam, and then you... and that's when the fleeb is used. Oh, I like Rick and Morty. Are those people in the room right now? All of my marketing friends? They're right here. You can't see them. fuck, not again. It's happened again. God damn it. Right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready, which means you can't just throw out My Little Pony like this if you use 2 BCI. Yeah, I mean, I could say My Little Pony and then do the mental commands. Like, there's no, like, I don't have to stop speaking, you know? We'll still use My Little Pony, but it just won't be a voice command anymore because it'll be better. Too many people in the room. Exactly. We're actually stuffed in here right now. We are crammed. Hi, Mr. Welcome in. How are you doing? What is people have that badge? What is that badge? You're a Twitch DJ. What does it mean? You DJ on Twitch, I assume. That's cool. I've seen that badge on a couple people, and I'm like, it's not a partner badge. It's not a TwitchCon badge. It's like that's awesome. And you have one too, Travis. Liam, where's yours? DJ, DJ, DJ. Good job, guys. That's impressive. Here in Germany, a court ruled that you can't fire someone for not doing their work as long as they give it 70%. How would you measure that? How would a court measure that? We have done the calculations. We have run the program. We have decided that Bob has put 70% effort into this, and therefore he's an excellent employee. How would you know? How would you know? It's like I saw an advert for a scheduling app the other day, and at the bottom she said, it was a TikTok, and in the bottom she said she was 245% happier. Like, how did she calculate that? You know, with the scheduling app, she's 245% happier. It's very specific, my love. Like, what metric is she using, and where can I get it? That's too high. That is also too, well, she could have been very, very sad before, to be honest. She could have been very, very, very depressed. And then 245% happier is actually just the same, I guess. Question, can you have negative happiness? If you're more sad than happy, is 0 neutral? For that metric to work, 0 can't be neutral. Because then if you're 245% happier, then you can have negative happiness if you become happier. Do you see what I mean? Because 245% of something negative will be more negative. So if I'm like minus 10 happy, and I'm 245% happier, I'll be... I want to say minus 24, but that doesn't feel right. Maths. I'll be less happy. Isn't sadness negative happiness? See, one could say that on a if you were to make your own spectrum, but you'd have to. I think everyone has their own spectrum. I don't think there is an actual thing. Anyway, in her spectrum, 0 would be no happiness. Like heat. Sadness is just a lack of happy, which isn't true. Sadness is not a lack of happy, because you can be sad because of something going wrong in your brain. You can be sad because you have symptoms of various stuff, and sadness can appear in multiple different forms. Some forms of sadness are actually happy, like there's nostalgia, and there's a sweet happiness that happens when you listen to emo music and or watch Pride and Prejudice again. So, like Kelvin degrees, exactly, Nora, absence of heat, but I don't think that's true. I don't think sadness is just the absence of happiness. I think it can be. But I think actually that way of thinking, it can be a little bit harmful, because if you're thinking, I'm sad because nothing is happy in my life, that's actually not true. You're probably sad because lots of things are impacting that, and it could be diet, sleep, hydration, mental illness. It could be one particular thing that's casting a shadow on other things. It could be mindset. It could be all of these different things. That's not coffee. I shouldn't drink that. But if you just think, oh, I'm only sad because nothing is good, then that is a problem, and it's going to push you down even further. But anyway, I'm not allowed to give anyone any advice. Anywho, let's play some Elden Ring. Pride and Prejudice, that scene in the rain. Oh my god. I think we all got a little bit wet in that rain scene. Not just the people in the rain. Haha, get it? Sorry, I meant to do this. Huh? Have you not seen Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley, the rain scene, okay? And he looks in her eyes and he's just like, why are you rejecting me? And I'm just like, darling, it's because you're a cunt, but also smash. And then he stops being a cunt. I mean, so, oh, I forgot. Sorry, I'm really tired. I forgot to say clunt. That's what I meant to say. I forgot to disguise that word. Pardon my French. Tourist. Tourist. Ne parlez pas français. Je voudrais une baguette du fromage. Por favor. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to discuss. I'm British! We say it! It's okay! I'm British and a girl! Oh, stop! Yeah, you get it, you understand. Baguette du fromage. Anyway, the scene in the rain is pretty good. Only Aussies can say it, I think. Where do you think Aussies came from? Sorry, Elden Ring was on, I forgot the volume. The Aussie tree. They fall from a tree, is that the law? I know quite a few Scots who would disagree. Yeah, no, clunt is a very British word to say as well. We evolved from the spiders of our land. That's so Elden Ring of you. You graft. You grafters is what happened. And not like Love Island graft, but I guess you do that too. You're waiting for a streamer to abandon us after attaining her PhD. The literally, and don't tell potential unis this, but literally, the only reason why I would get a PhD is to make stream content better and add credibility so that one day I could be like, I am qualified to give you advice. That is literally, right now, that is literally the only reason why I would do that. So, like, that's it. Genuinely, that's it. One second. And then I'm gonna do this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. Okay, cool. Right, I think we're ready to go. So, wouldn't it be cool? Like, I don't think my knowledge base would change at all. Not to be cocky or anything, but I think it would be cool to be like, to say something psychological and then be like, I am qualified to give you advice. I still wouldn't though. I still wouldn't. Because I said it before and I'll say it again. 1 on a couple hundred people therapy is never gonna be good therapy. Like, literally never. The whole point of therapy, sometimes group therapy helps because you can hear lots of different people's perspective, and it's usually cheaper, which is nice, so it's better than, you know, nothing. And sometimes you can see if, what's the word, you can see that people are like you and experiencing the same thing as you and stuff like that. So it's all really good stuff, but the groups are not going to be any bigger than like 10 people. And still, even within those group settings, you have times where you talk one-on-one with the therapist and you get to know the therapist specifically. But if you have just like a mega church type therapy vibes, that's never going to be good therapy. They don't know you, or they don't know your issue. They don't have time to actually know you and know your issue. Especially something like over a stream where your messages, your text, I can't even see you. I can't even see your body language or your you know, things like that. I don't read every single one of your messages, unfortunately. So it's like stuff like that. It's never gonna be good therapy. Therefore, taking advice from someone on the internet, unless it's super general and you absorb it and you make it your own and you think about it for yourself, but you don't necessarily just blindly follow it, or you take this idea and then you go and talk to someone one-on-one like a therapist, unless it's like that, it's a bad idea in general to take specific advice from anyone on the internet, even if they did have a PhD, even if they were a psychiatrist by trade. Unless, again, it's like, some good advice is drink enough water. You can do that. Sure, Perry, but how should we live our lives? You should do everything I say. And send me jelly beans. And then you'll have eternal happiness forever. The more jelly beans you send Pericarial, the happier you will be. And that's just fact. So. Oh yeah, I do. That's true. Actually, yeah, Dion, and your mug as well. I do have general advice for everyone to be happy. But not necessarily happy for themselves, with themselves, but just to make everyone else happy too. The general advice is as such. Don't be a dick. Chill out. GG. You've heard it all before. You heard it all before. Chilling out is the most important. Chilling out beguiles. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. Chilling out causes not being a dick. If everyone just chill so many times. I just want to shake people and be like, calm down. Which I see the irony there, because then I'm the one screaming, shaking people. Then I'm the one who should calm down. Like, I get it. Like, I see the irony, but still. All right. So, I think we're ready. We're ready. I just need to pull up OBS. I've lost OBS. And chat's on the screen. That's fine. Amazing. And then I'm going to make YouTube chat. YouTube chat, you're so big for me right now. I got new monitors, and my long monitor is absolutely ginormous. So I can see everything you're saying to me. David, Luke, Ziv, tell me more. Tell me things. YouTube chat, front and center. Twitch chat, you're good too, but you're like the same. You were big before, and you're still big. So don't worry. My boss would tell me to calm down when I was calm. That's so annoying. That's the thing that would cause you to not be calm anymore. That's so ironic. Yeah. We're small. You're not small. It's not about the size of the monitor. It's about how you read it. I think it's about the size of the monitor too. No, I'm joking. It's how you read it. You're right. Perry discovered YouTube chat. I did. Hi, Chicken. Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay. There's only 4 people in YouTube chat, and those 4 people have so much attention. Yeah. You're so welcome. Attention. They're the special group. YouTube chat are like, you know, the kids that get taken out for extra classes during school. They get taken out by like the specialized teacher. Yeah, hi Biscuit. It's a smaller group for, yeah, it's a short bus, exactly. Esteban, hi, welcome, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm such a bully. I'm not a bully! Anyway, we're ready. If I press this button, I'm scared what will happen. Huh. It's actually okay. But I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, but I can't move that. But I'm facing the wrong way. But what I do, I click this one button and then it's fixed. Yay. Okay. So we're ready. Anyway, come over here. So, this is an EEG. It goes on my head, and it's picking up my brain activity. Now, let's turn the thing on, shall we? It's probably a good idea. Sorry, I put in the USB one way round, and it wasn't right, so I put it in the other way round, and it wasn't right, and then I put it in the first way around again, and then it was right, so. Put in my password, of which you do not know. And of which evidently I didn't either. But anyway, this is the EEG. No, it's not, because I haven't turned it on. So what is that? What is it reading right now? This one isn't on. What is that? It's because Cleedum keeps turning on Bluetooth. No. There we go. Plot twist, it was a USB cable. There she is. Innuendo. So mildly upsetting. This is what studio mode is for. Yeah, but I'd rather be honest with you guys, you know, and, show you what's happening and stuff than use studio mode, I guess. Why is your Windows UI so dim? Yeah. It's not for me. Pretty bright for me. Why is it so dim? I don't know. You'll be fine. Okay, I don't think this is actually on. Is there a light? There is. Amazing. Okay. So we're going to see how well it's touching my scalp. As you can see, it's not really in certain places. So I'm just going to go and shuffle them around, put them under my hair, make sure they're pressed against my skin, and then we're going to cover them with saline solution to make them more conductive in a better way, and also reduce the obstruction of the hair if the hair itself is also conductive. Now I'm going to hold perfectly still, and hopefully they all go green. This is how good the signal is. Okay, so that's the reference sensor issue. I kind of felt that already. They should be on the bone, and I'm going to soak them. Light mode, and you want it even brighter? I like light mode. I don't like feeling asleep. I don't know, it feels claustrophobic. Dark mode feels claustrophobic for me. And I don't know, it stresses me out. Genuinely, I don't like dark mode. Feels like I'm dying. Just a suggestion, get them surgically implanted. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Hey, just a suggestion. Just a suggestion if you wanted to be a... What is going on here? I think this sensor's like on my ear. What is happening? Ow. Okay. That's better, I think. Oh, Chad, I have too much hair. This is an order. Yeah, quick suggestion. Go have surgery. Hold still. Cool. I think there's just so much hair here. I want it off. Off. Get off me. Get up. Haha. Time to go bold. Now would be the time to convince me. Close. We're getting closer. My hair's like a damn scarf. Oh my god, really? Bad in this heat. I guess I could put it back. But then my signature style. Or an undercut or something. I went to the hairdresser once to get an undercut and he laughed at me and said that's a horrible idea. Hi Father, welcome in. How are you doing? Quick suggestion, shave your entire head. Pog! Okay, cool. So, this is my brain activity picked up by the EEG. For each one of these lines that you're about to see, it corresponds to an electrode. The electrodes are obviously these. You see? You see? Is that even? Now it is. Okay. So this is my brain activity right this second. Basically, your brain looks super different when we're talking about different things. So if I was to talk to you, this is what it looks like. But if I was to imagine pushing a cube, spinning a plate, getting super tense and angry, and imagine it look like a hopping up and down while I pulse my inner ear muscles. Different. So what the BCI does Oh. Sorry, no one replied to your comment. I thought you asked like a question. I have a command for that actually. It would be an it's an accident. I promise I'm not ignoring anyone on purpose. We have a lot of messages and like I'm doing stuff, so that's what it is. It's an accident. But we have a command. What is it? Is it exclamation mark ignored? It was very sassy and I kind of am proud of myself for having it. I did some maths. So, although that maths was like from 6 months ago, so it's even worse now. The numbers are even higher now. Brandy, hi, welcome in. Oh, Carla's here. Hi, baby. Come on. Yeah, good boy. But anyway, okay, yeah, sorry. So this is... What was I saying? This is my brain activity. Your brain activity looks different when you're doing different things, as I've said. As you can see now, I've died for some reason. So anyway. Why have I died? This is wrong, it was fully charged. Hello? Your brain gave up. All of your senses dried up. I mean, I would believe that. It's so hot. But I'm sweaty. So, you know, there's that. The hotter it is, the sweatier I am, the more conductive my skin is. So, GG. Chat. How big is the light on? Wait, what the hell? Chat, why is this not turning on? Is it out of... It's not out of battery. It was fully charged. Maybe it is out of battery. But I charged it for like 2 hours. But the light's not coming on. Or is it? I can't tell. The light's there. I'm using you as a camera. Shit! Did I break it?